Hello YouTubers, it's Nicole Henry again, and this time I'm here with new information in terms that I promised you in one of my videos that I was going to talk about the faculty of strength. Okay, if you're new to my channel and you listen to this video without prior before listening to the other videos, this is a channel that talks about our mind, the centers of our mind, the connection between our mind and spirit, the source of our mind, how to use the faculties of our mind. You're gonna learn all of that here. So today we're talking about strength, which is one of the faculties of the mind. There's 12 of them, and I usually recap them in my videos. So I'm gonna recap them for you, and then you can so you can get familiar with them, because the goal is to make an impression in the subconscious mind so we can start getting the outpouring in our physical world and in our fears. Okay, so the subconscious mind is where we need to make that impression, because with that imprint, what is projected on it gets released into the world, in our world, in our life, in our consciousness. Okay, the experience of it. So that's the entire goal for me recapping these mental faculties over and over again in my videos. It's just for you guys to become fully aware of them and start being mindful of them. Okay, the first one is faith, second is love, third is strength, fourth is wisdom, the fifth one is power, the sixth one is imagination, the seventh one is understanding, the eighth is willpower, the ninth is order, the 10th is zeal slash enthusiasm, same thing, the 11th is elimination, and the 12th one is life. Okay, today we're talking about strength. Listen, I talk about faith and why it's so important for you to get faith and how to get faith. There's one video that I've done with that. I've done a second video on what love is and why it's essential for you to get this unconditional love that covers all your sins and wrongdoings and give you a fresh start. I talk about that. So today we're going to talk about strength and why strength is so critical and crucial to everything in our life today. I have done a video also on why the Father talks about the Father talks about that my people perish because of the lack of knowledge. We're canceling ignorance. So knowing these truths about ourselves as it relates to her Father who is spirit is very important to us, to lift ourselves and break free from mental bondages and everything that's just ill will in our lives. Okay, this is how you break free from it. Okay, strength. Okay, I've also talked about the fact that we are a trifold being. We have a spirit with a soul. That soul is made up of the mind, your will, and your emotions. That's what your soul is. And then you have the body. Now, we are very, I would say, skilled and very informed when it comes to her mind and body connection. We've seen the evidence. It produces good and evil all around us. Okay, but we're making this connection between mind and spirit, so we can get the outpouring of the spirit into the mind, because the Father said we'll put it in our mind and write it in our heart. Okay, and when the heart is a subconscious mind, we need the Father to write it there, because when we write it there, it comes out into our world, into our consciousness, and we get the experience. So it's very essential to know these things and let the Father do what he does best, right? So I just want to bring that to your attention. And so on this level, on this conscious level, that is I would say governed by the five senses, because if you're connected to the world, okay, most of the information that you get is from what you've seen, heard, and experienced on this realm, and it's governed by our five senses. You have to transcend that. You have to become conscious of the subconscious mind, how it receives information, how it makes the imprint, and how it brings it out into your world. Okay, that's what you need to be conscious of, not the world around you, but that subconscious mind in you, right? So today I've decided to go into strength. Okay, one of the reasons why I want to point out to you, like, strength on this level, the description of it is that strength is a quality and it's a state of being physically strong. That's the world's definition of it, which is good, because it relates to her physical or natural self, or physical self, and a person with muscles, with true body muscles, will be considered someone who is strong. That's how they can see on this level. But what I want you to focus on, like I said, we're doing mind and spirit connection, right? In the metaphysical, kind of make that link for us. So I'm gonna give it a metaphysical interpretation of strength as it relates to our mind. Strength is a capacity of substance to withstand great force of pressure. Okay, and not only that too, with strength, with this kind of strength, you're talking about the only way you can withstand pressure, okay, great pressure, great force of pressure, is knowledge. Not only getting knowledge, but getting the understanding of God, getting the wisdom of God, all of that. That is what gives you that power, that's make you strong. It's the knowledge. Because the Father said you perish because you lack it. So when you get it, when you start getting interested in getting knowledge, then you start learning, getting understanding, and then you becoming strong. That's mental strongness, okay, if that's such a word. But like I said, it's a mind-spirit connection. So I'm giving you the metaphysical and how to see it. It's that capacity within you to withstand pressure. And how you're able to withstand the force of pressure is because of the information that you have gained, and with understanding, and not only there, wisdom, you're able to apply that knowledge. So you're strong with that information. You know the truth. You're sitting in solid foundation. So that's a very good way to get mentally and spiritually strong, by learning about yourself, about where your origin, your maker, all of those things is very good. It's very important for you to learn. Not only that, strength is force. Strength is power, is potency. These are the things that happens to you when you acquire knowledge. When you make knowledge become a possession to you, to your mind. Okay, like I said, around the seat of the mind, which is the Lord, there are 7 spirits, and what the number one is the Lord himself, because the Lord gives you himself. Okay, the next one is the spirit of knowledge, understanding, fear of the Lord, wisdom, counsel, might. All of these things are there for you to help you. Okay, so, and they are the one, they're the one that gives it a solid foundation for you to be strong with the information you're putting out, because it's truth, and truth doesn't change. It's the same yesterday, today, and forever, right? So the next thing I want you to think about is that with knowledge that makes you strong, gives you confidence, because you're walking upright in truth. Nobody can disprove the truth. It cannot be disproven. It's the truth. It's the same yesterday, today, and forever, and it will be forever like that. You're standing on that, and that's what really gives you seriously true confidence. Okay, there are some of the branches of strength that you can even look into, and some of them even tie into the mental faculties. Here are some of them I want to tell you about, and these are like the accessories of strength. These are like the branch, though. It's like strength is the vine, and these are like the branches of it. Or you could say the mind is the vine, and these centers are the branches of the mind. And within the branches, you have other like branches or whatever that comes off of that too. Here's some of them for strength, which is so cool. And I want you to listen to them, guys, because within these lists, and this is just a taste of it, guys, to see how sweet this knowledge is. This is really cool to go into, guys, because it opened up so much. You see the never ending possibility and potentiality of these faculties in yourself, right? Some of the branches of strength, right? Enthusiasm is a faculty of the mind. Is zeal, which is October, right? That kind of passion that you have when you move in the ability to do something is enthusiasm. And when you're strong, when you have the right knowledge,